Excuse me again. Could you help me?
Of course.
I found some pieces that are very interesting for my research that I'm doing.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I was wondering, could I get some copies made?
Sure. You just give me the page numbers and I'll copy them for you. They're 50 cents each.
Oh, that's fine. I have the page numbers.
Okay.
Let's see. There you go. That should cover.
It'll only be a second.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Mob broken. Mobsters get stiff sentences. By Mark Carlin.
There's a secret that he will not reveal to you. But aren't we all entitled to a secret or two in our lives? I never would have brought up your past unless I thought it might save your future.
Carlin?
Is this Mark Carlin?
Yes, it is.
You wrote most of the stories about the mob activity in Port Charles, and
Well, what's this about, lady?
are you interested in any kind of well, how do you say, a special follow-up on the Sister Island outfit?
Well, if there's a new angle, I might be.
I may have some information that might be of interest to you.
Yeah, well, I'd have to hear what it is before I'd be interested.
Would you be free tonight?
I could be.
Do you know Kelly's restaurant on the waterfront?
Yeah, everybody knows Kelly's. Meet there?
No. There's a warehouse right down the block from Kelly's. It's not being used, so it's empty. Would you meet me there tonight?
I want more stories of castles and dragons in Scotland. More.
I can see Robin in your face.
Oh, I know. She's so happy. The joy she has in living every single day. I feel that right now. It's because of you.
thought you'd be interested, but if you're not...
How do I know that you're not some sort of crank?
Look, Mr. Carlin, do you want the story or don't you?
I've covered the Duke Lavery case since it broke. What could you possibly tell me that I wouldn't already know?
Well, maybe you know everything that happened before Duke Lavery went into prison, but you don't know what happened while he was behind bars.
So tell me.
Well, not over the phone. All I can say is it involves a highly ranked Port Charles official.
Really? Who?
Someone who has a personal relationship with Mr. Lavery. Someone in the Port Charles Police Department.
A cop with a personal relationship with Lavery. Is it Anna Devane?
That's right. Police Chief Anna Devane.
When can we meet?
I'll meet you at the empty warehouse near Carlin's in an hour.
How did you find me? No. I don't want to know. It doesn't matter. The important thing is you're here.
Forgive me, I've been such a fool.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Oh, I love you.
I can't believe you're here.
Neither can I.
Well, how did you know I was here?
I didn't. I had this long talk with Sean, who told me that I was being very foolish.
No, you mustn't blame yourself.
It was fate that I found you. After this talk with Sean, I needed to get away, so I got in the car and I drove, and this is where I ended up.
Isn't it funny how things work out?
Yes. Up until today, I wouldn't have agreed with you.
Well, what did you and Sean talk about?
Well, he told me that I was being unfair to you.
You know, I knew I liked that man for one reason.
He said I should get off my high horse and that most of the things I was accusing you of, I had done myself.
I assume he was referring to your time with the WSB.
Yes. There was a time then, which I've tried very hard to forget, when my life was governed by lies, and it affected a lot of people that were close to me.
All of that's behind you now.
I know, but he pointed out the fact that these people were willing to forgive me, and that I should show you the same courtesy.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I also appreciate you need a relationship based on trust and understanding.
Yes, I do. But I understand if there are certain things about Lorleanne I have to let go of, I will. And I understand also that your father died because he was trying to protect the secret.
Yeah, no, I almost lost you because of that secret.
But that's not the Duke I know now. I promise that I will never ask you another question about Lorleanne. Promise.
You got any luck?
Yes, I did. Finally, one of the perks of my job paid off. Get through to Philomena and Robin on the car phone, and I told them not to worry, I'd be back tomorrow.
So the rest of the night is all ours, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Any ideas?
Yeah. A couple of things we haven't even tried yet.
Only two?
I think I almost lost you. Any idea how miserable I've been? I never thought I'd ever see you again, certainly not like this.
I'm not going anywhere. Not without you. Oh, gosh, you've lost weight. Haven't you been eating?
I missed Philomena's food almost as much as I missed you.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Well, then I will cook you a wonderful dinner. A dinner, anyway. We must have some things left over in the cupboard.
This is all the sustenance I need.
You've got a point there.
I've a better idea.
What?
Why don't I fix dinner for you? Meanwhile, you run off and change out your traveling clothes into something more comfortable. That way we won't have any interruptions.
Sounds like a good idea.
I don't want to waste 1 minute.
What are these ideas of yours, I wonder?
Just a minute.
Okay.
I'll be right there. Robbie,
Hi,
come in.
sweetheart. I didn't see you downstairs at dinner. I hope there's nothing wrong.
Oh, no, I was just a little tired, that's all.
Well, I brought you up some food, so I hope you're hungry.
Oh, you didn't have to go to that trouble?
No trouble. I closed up Kelly's. I was on my way upstairs anyway.
Well, oh, gosh, it looks wonderful. I'll make sure I bring the dishes downstairs when I'm through.
Okay, terrific.
Oh, thank you.
Good night, dear.
I hope you don't mind, but I couldn't find anything else. I didn't bring an overnight bag.
You've never looked better.
Oh, no. I'm slightly prejudiced about all that, but I don't mind.
You know something? I never stopped loving you, not for 1 minute.
I never stopped loving you, even though I tried. But I couldn't.
I know that.
How do you know that? I never gave you any indication.
And what is this? You never took my ring off, did you?
No. And I won't, either. Ever.
No, if I have anything to say about it, you won't. Ever.
Stay right there. We can do without dinner for now. I want to have a little talk.
Haven't we talked enough?
Nope. I want to talk about our engagement. Come on, sit down.
About our engagement?
Yes?
Well, it's not off already, is it?
No. I have a favor to ask you.
Ask anything you like.
All right, I will. Will you marry me?
I beg your pardon. Are you proposing to me?
I am indeed. Well, you've had 3 goes at it, and I thought I should have a shot.
Yeah, that's a point.
I'm serious about this, Duke. I really am. Whatever happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that we live our life together. Nothing's gonna stand in our way. Nothing's gonna come between us. All right?
Yeah? Just, I'm thinking about Camellia.
Oh.
I'm a little worried about her. She says she understands that I love you and I always will, but I don't know whether I believe her.
Well, it's very dear of you to worry about Camellia. But I don't think you need to. I spoke to her. And she feels the same way that we do.
I just hope it's the truth.
Yeah. She wants us to be very happy together. And she isn't going to stand in our way.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there?
You're late. Just stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Let's not play games, huh? Look, you said you had something on Anna Devane?
Yes.
Frankly, I think that's a load of malarkey. Chief Devane's clean as a whistle. Bert Ramsey was the crooked cop in the department.
What made you think there's only one bad apple in the barrel?
I'm the reporter, lady. I'll ask the questions, okay? What do you got on Devane?
You're the reporter. You find your own facts.
What am I supposed to go on?
You can start with a murder that happened at the state penitentiary that was covered up. A murder that happened while Duke Lavery was there.
You accusing Lavery of murder?
No. No, I didn't say that.
What are you saying?
Wait, you figure it out. If you dig deep enough, all the information is there for you.
I need more details. Give me a break here, will you?
I'll meet you here tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, sure you will.
What did you find out?
It was left over from our last visit. You do remember our last visit, don't you?
Yes, of course I do. I tried very hard to forget. I nearly succeeded. But of course I couldn't. Not really.
Oh, you know, what we have together isn't something that you can very easily force from your mind.
No. We had some wonderful times together.
Some better times to come. Lots of them.
I'm counting on it.
Did I tell you? I didn't about my new job.
No, nothing specific. It's delicious.
Well, Sean has offered me a job.
Really? Working on the shipping lines?
Yeah, that. And also this other new venture he's involved in.
Make sure it's legal, won't you? Sean has a charming habit of getting himself involved in shady dealings.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting involved in anything that is even remotely illegal.
Can't wait until you've got this debt paid off that you're so obsessed with.
It's very important to me, isn't it?
I know. It's important to me, too. Because you won't discuss marriage until it's all behind you.
It won't take long.
Yeah. It's another thing that's worrying me. All these jobs you're doing and long hours. They're probably going to take a toll on your health.
I know what I'm doing.
talking about your health, shouldn't we get some food down here? Hmm?
No. We can eat any time. Tonight's not to be wasted on such mundane matters as food.
Oh? And what lofty matters are we going to be attending to?
I, madam, am going to make love to the most beautiful woman I ever laid eyes on.
I wish the rest of our life could be like this.
You won't get any argument from me on that.
I feel so safe here with you.
You are safe.
I never want to stop feeling like this.
You never will. I'm so grateful that you were understanding enough to get through this difficult period.
It wasn't really a matter of me understanding anything. I just had to put the past where it belongs. And I'm never going to let the past hurt us again.
Yes, I understand that. What's done is done. But it's my job to investigate things that happened in the past. My name is Mark Carlin. I'm a reporter for the Port Charles Herald. Yes, of course I've met the warden. I've interviewed him on several different occasions. I'm sorry he's not there so I could ask him this in person. No, unfortunately, it cannot wait. I have a deadline to meet. I need to get into the prison records to check on a couple of things that happened over the past few months. Are you sure? That'd be great. Yes, I'll be there first thing in the morning. Thank you. Bingo.
My.
You're what?
I never thought I'd see this place again.
Do you want to go back to the enchanted cottage?
No. I brought most of that enchantment with me.
So have I. I just think, when this is our home and Robin's running around here, we just think of the enchantment.
God, I've got to call that.
And then, of course, when I'm free of my debts, then we'll be free to get married.
I know Camelia's trying to build a life for herself out here, but she's got to accept that you're her brother. As soon as she does that, well, we'll be okay.
You can remember, though, I promised Angus I would protect her.
I know. I don't mind that. As long as she accepts reality. What are you doing?
Going through my mail. Bills. Even some of them have little messages on them that say I should pay up immediately.
Oh, dear.
I do hate when you get these envelopes with little windows. You know, it's never very good news.
What about this job with Sean? How does that seem financially?
I must say, that venture shows great potential.
Really? Well, no more depressing bills and tell me about this job with Sean.
Wait, look.
I said no more bills.
Wait, look.
What?
It's a letter from Janet.
Oh. I like her. Be nice having an aunt in the family.
It's very short.
Doesn't it? What does it say?
Oh, no.
What is it?
This is too much.
I can't really read it very well. It's a bit scrawly.
I'll tell you what it said. It's very brief. I think she was very upset when she wrote it.
What does it say?
It says that Janet believes it's possible Carlin and I are not related.
No.
Yeah, she talked to the Baron, Baroness housekeeper, and other people in the village. Seems like some of them have known for a long time that the Baron may be Camilia's father, not Angus. And Janet would never have written that if she didn't believe it was true. Maybe it doesn't change anything now. Camilia knows I love only one person in this whole world. That's you. Thank you. Shilling for your thoughts.
Gone up in price. Camellia, has anything changed? Now you have reason to believe that she may not be your half-sister.
I haven't really thought about that yet.
Well, think about it. How do you feel towards her now?
That's an easy question to answer. I mean, I was very angry with her when I believed she was my sister and she said she wasn't. But we did reach one point of understanding. I told her whatever love existed between us 4 years ago was long gone. You're my whole life. You're the only one I love. I think I should tell Camille about Janet's letter.
When? Tonight?
I think the sooner the better. Then we can start tomorrow off fresh.
I agree.
I'm going to try the hospital. Sometimes she works late.
I'll get that thing. 10th floor, Miss Vining.
Amy? This is Duke Lavery. I'm trying to find Camellia.
I think she went down to the 8th floor, rather, to get her purse.
Would you give her a message from me when she gets back? I have to see her right away. Would you?
Yeah, I'll do that. By any chance, is Anna there?
Yes.
Would you please tell her that Tanya Jones has been in a very serious car accident. It's hit and run, and I think that she's going to want to know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell her.
Thanks.
Tell me what?
Tanya's been in an accident. It's hit and run.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
I'm going to get over to General Hospital. See you later.
Okay.
When Amy gave me your message, she said it sounded important.
Yeah, it is. In its own way.
Thank you.
I have a letter from Janet. I want you to read it. After you've read this, we should talk. There's some things I want to get squared away. It's very short. As you can see, when she wrote it, she was...
She was very upset when she wrote this, wasn't she?
Yes, she was very sure.
But now she's not.
No.
What about you? Do you believe me now?
Yeah, I must admit, for the first time, I'm having some doubts.
That I'm your half-sister?
Yes. I want to talk to you about family. Camellia, I will honor my pledge to Angus to protect you as if you were my sister. He loved me as a son. I honor that, too.
I'm very grateful. I feel safer. Wait a minute, Duke. Before I go,
What is it?
I want to ask you something. What would have happened 4 years ago if we'd found out then that we weren't brothers and
I
sisters?
don't want to go...
No, I mean, think about the time we were in Lorleon together, before Angus came home, and now...
Would you stop all this? Let's drop it. Okay? You won't find peace of mind remembering any of that. Why don't you let it go? Here.
Just keep thinking that You wouldn't have left. I wouldn't have had a breakdown. We might have been very happy.
Well, I don't think about it that way. Please put your coat on.
Because of Anna?
Well, yes, because of Anna. I regret many things I've done. Regrets are not memories, they're certainly not fond ones.
Did you ever think of me? Before Anna came into your life?
As my sister only. Come on.
All right. May I use your phone?
Sure. I have to go down to the club. I have some things to check out. Forget the past, Camellia. It's the first step towards a happy life.
Carlin?
We had an appointment last night.
Yes, I investigated with the warden the information you gave me. I have some questions for you.
All right. I'll meet you at the same place, same time. I think you might be onto something very important.
How bad is it?
Very bad.
She's getting weaker.
Tony doesn't feel like he's a doctor now. Because that's his wife there. He's just denying it all. I just wish I could get my hands on that hit-and-run driver. Because I'm not much of a cop right now.
It's all right, I understand. I stopped by headquarters on the way here. Sam's covering the case. And the witness who wrote down the number with the license plate got it wrong. But I left word that Sam should contact either one of us if she gets another lead, okay?
Hello? Hello? Are you here or what? Look, this is ridiculous. If you're here, tell me so.
I'm here. Over here. This is close. All right, you have questions?
Yeah. I want to know if I'm on the right track.
What have you found out so far?
Well, I talked to the warden, and I found out that the only prisoner to have died there in the last 3 months was named Angus Mackay.
What did the warden say about his death?
What? Whether it was an accident, suicide, or murder?
Yes, did you ask the warden?
Well, the warden wouldn't say. But he did ask Anna Devane to investigate the matter. He believes she started the investigation and then dropped it. Now, I need some answers from you.
No, you don't need those now, but you're on the right track, though.
You know, I've got a hunch you are a part of the big story.
I don't have to be a part of anything.
You know, why don't you let me be the judge of that?
No, because I'm the judge of that. Listen, I have given you enough information to put you on the threshold of of a major scandal on board Jaws. They're all the major ingredients of a scandal.
Oh, what are those ingredients?
Corruption in high places.
Yeah.
Sex.
Yeah.
Good. That's all there for you.
All right, look. You've been calling me, and that's fine. But what happens if I have to get in touch with you in a hurry? I mean, how you want to work that?
All right, put an ad in the personal column of your newspaper.
What do you want me to call you?
A name for me in the ad?
Yeah.
Call me Source.
Like in source of information.
That's right. Just keep the time for the meeting, but always make it here. Right, I'm gonna go. I want you to give me 4 or 5 minutes before I leave. You understand?
I sure do understand. Source. It's important that I never know who you are.
That's right.
Look, how do I know that I am not going straight down a... Hello? Hello?
Don't try to talk.
I feel stronger.
Good. Just don't push it, okay? Because I'm here. I'll be here always.
Please, listen to me while there's still time. I love you. And I always will.
We have years and years to love one another. And our baby, we have years if you just rest.
Soon. Please hear me. And don't stop me.
Okay.
Promise me that you'll tell Barbara how much I loved her. And I'd like it if she never forgot about me. But at the same time, I want you to go on living. Do you understand what I'm saying?
God help me, I do.
Hold me. Hold me. That feels good. Tony.
Yes, Todd.
Always. I'll love you.
by as soon as I had. How's Tony?
I'm worried about him. When we came home, he didn't even ask about the baby.
Hi, Frisco.
I would suggest that we just sort of leave him be for the time being.
Did you pay the babysitter?
She wouldn't take any money.
You should get him to talk, Frisco. He needs to get it off his chest. He needs to talk. Whatever he wants to say.
Hello.
Frisco, it's Sam. They said you'd be there. Can you talk?
If you got something to report, Sam, I want to know right now.
We ran the license number the witness gave us and checked out the closest number, but it was no go. It turns out the car was a new model, American make, and the owners were with friends and had been in all evening. No damage to the car either.
What about the witnesses?
The stories vary, and I mean a lot. The general feeling is that the car was an old foreign compact, dirty white, maybe gray.
What else?
We know the car has a broken headlight, and from the skid marks, we know the tires were retreads.
All right, alert all the body shops and junkyards. If the driver keeps the car, he has to fix the headlight. Also have the patrol cars keep their eyes open for any abandoned cars fitting the general description.
2 of the witnesses said the driver was male, between 20 and 35, Caucasian.
Add that to the bulletin. Hang on. Can I make this top priority?
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Also add that it's top priority.
Will do, Frisco.
I'm gonna go now. This is time for family.
Be here.
Frisco, if you need any time off.
I'd like to find who did this to my family.
If there's anything I can do, you just let me know.
We know. Thank you.
Okay, honey.
Seems like yesterday that we had the baby shower here.
What about the funeral?
Body's being cremated. We're gonna have a service at the hospital chapel later.
Hello?
Any leads,
Hi.
Anna?
No, nothing concrete, no.
We've been up since early this morning tracking down what there is.
I'm gonna find that hit-and-run driver if I have to rip this town apart myself.
You're taking more than a professional interest in this case.
Well, Tanya was my friend. That crime is horrible under any circumstances, but this driver is gonna pay for what he did.
Have you talked to Frisco? We were wondering about the funeral service.
Yeah, I spoke to him earlier. It's taking place later at the chapel at General Hospital.
No, we haven't told that.
Yeah.
I just wonder how Tony's holding up. Making all those arrangements for the cremation must have been terrible.
Oh, I know.
I couldn't do it. If I were he, I couldn't get out of bed. I'd be paralyzed.
More coffee here, anybody? No, thank God.
Oh, no, me neither.
Okay.
We better be getting back to headquarters.
And there are no new wrinkles in the case.
No, nothing. I'll just keep plugging. Well, I think I might expand the search for this hit-and-run car. You never know when or where that can turn up.
Keep us informed, Anna.
Absolutely, I will.
We'll see you at the service.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Two.
To what?
Hi, good morning.
To what? Oh, hi, Sean.
Morning.
Morning.
I'll bet that old tycoon would be licking his chops if he really knew what we were up to with HDI.
How's that coming along, by the way?
Very good. Our syndicate is $2 million richer this morning.
Really, may I ask who the sugar daddy is?
No, it's more like Sugar Mama. Edward's own daughter-in-law, Monica.
Oh, really? When did she get involved?
Last night. We should have her $2 million this morning. And we'll have HDI packed away in our hip pocket before you know it.
Well, it can't come too soon for me and Anna.
By the way, congratulations on your reconciliation.
Well, thank you. This time it's for keeps, you know. As soon as I'm free from my financial obligation, we are going to get married.
Just don't waste any time, huh? Because if there's a lesson to be learned from Tanya's tragedy is that you can't take anything for granted. A world could fall apart in a second.
What are you doing?
I could ask you the same question. I wasn't expecting you at work today.
Oh, I just had to get out of the house. The walls started closing in a little bit.
How's Tony?
He's doing good. So, has the computer told you anything you didn't already know?
Well, I've asked to be informed of any orders to replace headlamps in the cars that we're looking at.
Which could be just about any vehicle on the street, right? You know, how can 5 people on the spot see 3 different types of cars?
Well, it happens all the time, Frisco. People aren't trained to be observant. Even those that are messed up when they're taken by surprise.
How do you miss a car?
All our witnesses saw the vehicle. They just can't describe it very accurately.
You know, what the hell good are they then, huh?
You never know. One of them could be right.
So we just go a routine process, just hoping one of them will be right.
Exactly. Each of the cars reported could be the one we're looking for.
Great. Where do I start?
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Well, I have to start now.
Tony needs you more than we do. Take the day off, please. For your sake as well as Tony's. I wanted to be reported to the third officer.
Is this the remains of the glass from the smashed out light?
Yes. Sam found it near the accident.
May I?
We didn't pull any prints.
They smashed the hell out of this. Just imagine what it did to her, huh?
Go home, Frisco. Come on, I'll walk you out. I'll see you at the office.
Excuse me, Chief Devane?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Mark Carlin. I'm a reporter for the Port Charles Herald.
Yes, Mark Carlin. I've seen your name in the bylines. What can I do for you?
My editor would like to do a series of articles on the PCPD.
What about us?
Well, just a profile, really. He's got column inches to fill and couldn't think of anything better to do with it.
Don't you usually tackle harder jobs?
I guess this is his idea of giving me a breather. At any rate, I'd like permission to hang around the station for a few days.
Yes.
Promise I won't get in anyone's
sure.
way.
Be my guest, yeah.
Would you be available to answer a question or two yourself?
I don't see why not, but not right now.
Fine. I'll check back later, thanks.
Thank you. Why would a hard-hitting reporter like Mr. Carlin be assigned a job like that? We don't have any skeletons in our closet, do we? Come on.
I'm sorry. Really sorry. I can't tell you how bad I feel.
Thank you, Sean.
Tanya was one of a kind. We're all going to miss her terribly.
Tony, I wish there was something I could say or do to help ease your pain. Just know that you have my deepest sympathy, all of you. If there is anything I can do, then
We'll let you know, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Any progress on running down a hit-and-run driver?
No, not much yet. Everybody has conflicting viewpoints.
Are you Dr. Jones?
Yeah, I am.
I'm Ethel Cooper.
Do I know you? I'm sorry, I'm not real clear right now.
I was one of your wife's patients. I just heard the terrible news. And I had an appointment here today with Tanya. I promised myself that I wouldn't cry, but it's just that she was so loving, so giving. Why did such a tear-sweet creature have to leave us?
I have asked myself that a lot of times, too.
I know how you feel, Doctor. I lost my husband recently.
I'm sorry.
I pray that both our wounds will heal.
Excuse me. We better get to the chapel, okay?
Yeah.
I won't keep you then.
Listen, thank you for your kindness.
I just want you to know that I'll pray for you and your family, Dr. Jones. I'll never forget Tanya. The world will be a much less gracious place without her.
Not as long as there's people like you in the world. You know, if we can keep Tanya alive in our hearts, then she doesn't die. And I appreciate you reminding me of that. I do. Thank you.
We're gathered here today to pay tribute to a dear friend and colleague whose tragic passing has left us all deeply bereaved. Tanya Jones was, without question, a woman who had it all, and no one deserved it more. She was a dedicated professional, devoted mother, and a loving wife. Her smile lit up this hospital like a Christmas tree. Her work here speaks for itself. As a therapist, she was unsurpassed in technical skills and bedside manner. It's very rare when you find those two talents combined so perfectly in one person.
And I love to do that. It gives me sort of a warm feeling.
Yeah, you know what we should do? We should set it outside one night of the week where the four of us can just get together.
You know, you're right. That's a great idea. Except for the five of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget about you, the five of us? If it's all planned ahead, then the husbands would have to be there.
You know, you're right.
And what an attitude. Tanya had the most positive outlook of anyone I know. Did you ever hear her complain about having to work long hours or carrying too heavy a workload? Probably, but you can bet none of her patients ever heard about it. Tanya knew how to make her friends and co-workers smile, offer a pat on the back, lend a sympathetic ear.
Oh, my gosh!
Hi, guys.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Look at this.
This is wonderful.
It is. What do you think?
Come on, baby. Let's go see our first Christmas tree.
Nicest surprise I've ever seen.
Come here, Barbara. You want to see your first
There's
Christmas
no question about which patient best knew Tanya's many fine qualities. We all know how she nursed her husband back to health after he'd been shot. Most of us figured it was touch and go for a while, but not Tanya. She knew Tony would recover. She willed it.
Tanya.
Tony?
What are you doing?
What am I doing
here?
here?
What are you doing?
Isn't a wife allowed to come and visit her husband in his hotel room?
Oh, yeah. This is wonderful.
Well, I feel wonderful being here.
It's especially wonderful in light of,
All the fights we've had lately?
From now on, I want to forget them, okay? Let's wipe them out.
Out of my head. Gone.
I love you, and I'm never going to hurt you.
There's a hole in our lives now that will never be filled. But a place in our hearts that even her death cannot disturb. Tanya will live there forever. It was an honor and a privilege to call her my friend. I look forward to a long and joyous association with her wonderful family. May she rest in peace. And now, Frisco and Terry will sing some of Tanya's favorite hymns.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And Though the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Chief Devane? Hello? Anybody there? Lavery.
Who are you?
Easy, officer.
What are you doing in Chief Devane's office?
I'm Mark Carlin. I'm a reporter for the Herald.
Let's see some ID.
Will my press credentials do?
Yeah. Okay, you're a reporter, but that doesn't explain what you're doing in here by yourself.
I'm doing a series of articles on the department. Chief Devane said I could hang around the station for a few days, you know, soak up the atmosphere.
Did she say you could scrounge around her office when she isn't here?
Journalistic license.
Oh. Well, yours was just revoked.
Oh, lighten up, officer. I'm one of the good guys. I was just waiting for Chief Devane to get back.
You've got a long wait.
What, she's not due back soon?
Chief Devane has gone for the day.
You're kidding. I could have swore she said we could talk later on.
She must have meant tomorrow. You better hit the road, pal.
I will. Nothing left to do here.